The Most High God is saying, teach my children my precepts and my ways. He says, inadvertently they will know the path that they should take. He says, the reasonable measures that I have afforded to them. He says, in principle and in precepts. He says, I will show them the way to go. He said, I will lead them according to the path. This is the path of righteousness. He says, for my name's sake. Rebeki Urubusu Tundebeki and Avayana Masata. Rebi Urubusu. He says, I have purposed in my heart Rebeki Urubusu Tundabayana Masata that I will teach them my ways. Rubukutu Sutundebeki Aravasende Debeki Urubusu Tukandavakata. Rubusu Tundebeki Aravasata. Rabakata. He says, each one of my children Rebeki Urubusu Tundabayana Masata should know without a reasonable doubt. My purpose is Rebeki Robo Sutundebeki Aravasanda Bakataba Kotso Sutsu Rebeki Ababa Rebeki Urubu Sutundebeki Arabasata Rebeki Urubusu Tukende Bebe Rabakata Kotu Urubu Sendebeki Abakata Rubusu Tundebeki Arabasendebeki Arabasata Rebebendibiki Urubusu Tundabakata Kata Kata. He says, it is in my purposes that they will accomplish their missions. He says, I have granted them the wherewithal and the know-how to reach into the valleys and the streams. He says that I guide them their path. He said, it is up to me He says, it is up to me to guide them. He says, their purpose, their divine will. He says it is being accomplished each day as I go before them. He says in the shadows. He says in the regions. He said it will be accomplished in their lives. He says, I am making it happen. He says, I will do for them. He says, immaculate, unconceivable, great rewards. He says, it is well. He says, it is formidable. He said, I am teaching them. He says, every step I will lead. He says, welcome it, children. He says, welcome my presence. He says, I will always be there in your stead. He says, keeping things known to you. He says it is effortless. Encompassing you with great measures. Again, he says, I am leading you. He says, greatness will come from it, as I have purposed, he says. He says, my great hand, which is leading your steps, your path, your affairs, Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Father. Thank you for your word. May it not fall upon deaf ears, but may it accomplish that which you've set out for it to do. We praise you, we thank you, we love you in your holy, holy, holy and righteous name, Selah.